What is going on, challenge world, EOS world, crypto world, people who are interested in blockchain technology? Thank you for tuning in and listening to what we got to say and following the ChallengeDAC project. So today it still looks like we're putting together we're still putting together a beta test group for Challenge EOS version 5. Now, all the beta testers have to be iOS users, and we want to put together a big group of, like 20 or 30 beta testers. In the previous, we've had 4 versions. This is going to be our 5th. On the previous version, or previous versions, we never really had more than about 4 or 5 people beta testing, and I think that ended up hurting us. So this time we want to put together a big, and now the community's bigger, we have the way to be able to put in or have a much bigger beta test group than we had in previous versions. So the community, I don't know if you guys check our Telegram or whatnot, but the amount of Telegram followers that we've had in the last 2 weeks, we've had this ChallengeDAC Telegram for 2 years, and it's doubled in the last 2 weeks, the amount of subscribers. So we're seeing a lot of people get involved with the space, a lot of interest in the space, and we think that's just a sign of the times. And we're going to hopefully have the version 5 rolled out in the next month or so. And the thing is, there's already a lot of play happening on version 4. Every day we're getting over 10, 20, 30, 40 active users. I think we're getting, every day I check, we have anywhere from, a dozen, 2 dozen. I think one day we had close to 50 downloads. So we're getting a lot of usage, a lot of mileage out of version 4. A lot of people are using it, and I think it's just going to continue to grow exponentially when we roll out version 5. And to this point, there is this next generation of blockchain technology is, it's going to have users. It's going to have people that use it. It's just going to have to be more than like an idea and like a white paper, like you saw a lot of that in 2017. So we don't, this time around, I think the people who want to get involved with good projects are going to look for users, look for the projects that have users, people use them. So that's the #1 priority of Challenge EOS, is we want to build an application that people like to use and want to use, and that we have a good amount of users. And I think that the exchanges recognize that. And just this past about month or so, we've had probably no less than 12, probably 8 to 12 exchanges reach out and talk to us about wanting to list the CHL token. Now, we usually here at the project kind of stay away from that, and like if people want to list CHL, then we'll go ahead and list the token. But sometimes exchanges do reach out, and sometimes they ask for a little bit of CHL from the project to list the token. So they have, they have inventory, I guess, or, but we usually just like to have people, either they list the token or they don't list the token. But we've had a lot of interest from exchanges and people wanting to list tokens. They list the CHL token on their exchange. And just 2 examples is a representative from P2PB2B exchange, which is a huge exchange. And he was just on our Telegram channel not too long. He said, "Hi guys, we will be glad to see CHL on B2B, P2P. Our service is the best of all exchanges. We like to partner with new projects. We really liked the idea of the challenge and to see the prospects of improving geospatial time-sensitive gameplay." So he actually understands what we're doing. If you're interested, blah, blah, blah. So he likes our idea. He sees what we're trying to do. And I'm going to put the statistics with the daily volume of that exchanges. Is a big exchange. They according to CoinGecko, they do $720 million in volume. So it's a massive exchange. And, having them work with us could mean a huge thing to the challenge project, which I think, our token is still relatively, maybe I'll throw it up what CoinGecko has us at. So, you know, we don't track our token, we let other people track it for us, but you know, that could be a big deal for us. And another one is a representative from ProBit, which is another great Korean exchange. I believe they reached out and also are interested in wanting to list the CHL token, and I'll put their statistics up. Another big exchange, $36 million of volume a day. So our mentality is we just focus on building the technology and, you know, making a solid application, and then we don't get too involved with the token, and we let the community kind of take care of that. But it's interesting and it's really cool to see major world exchanges take note of what we're doing and want to help us by listing the CHL token. So that's really cool. So again, we need beta testers, and join any of our social media, any of our accounts, stay updated if you want to see the latest and greatest blockchain technology get built. So thank you for watching.